Tēnā koutou katoa e hoa mā, ngā mihi o te rā. Hope you've all had a fantastic week. Tuatahi, okea ururoatia. Okea ururoatia. Keep fighting, never give up. Hey, you may recall a few clips ago, we looked at the sentence structure, when. Well, I tēnei wiki e hoa mā, on No Frills Te Reo Māori, we're going to have a very, very basic look at the future tense of the why sentence structure and the past tense of the why sentence structure, anake. You'll notice a few similarities. For example, the particle I, ai, I. You'll see that repeated in this sentence structure. So let's head along there now and see what it looks like. Why in the past tense form? Let's have a look at that. So the scenario is, I'm a little bit annoyed at you because you've gone, you've left us, you could have stayed and had a chat, but you've just taken off. So I'm going to ask you, why did you go? Why did you go? Whakamauritia. Let's have a look at the board. We'd start with hiahia, of course, as most of us know, hiahia to be in and of itself, what? Hiahia tērā, what is that over there? But let's continue on. Hiahia, then the doer, which in this case is you, koe, followed by an I, indicating past tense. The verb or the action word, haere, in this example, and then I. So let's say it together. Hiahia koe I haere ai. Why did you go? Hiahia koe I haere ai. What about our second scenario here? Oh, I'm a little bit embarrassed because everybody at the table was waiting for karakia before they started eating their kai, but I've gone and I've scoffed my face before all them, so I'm kicking myself and I'm asking the question in my head, why did I eat? Why did I eat? Let's go to the board. I'd be saying, hiahia au I kai ai. Oh, where? Hiahia au I kai ai. Why did I eat? What about our third example? He or she, ia. Let's just say they haven't thought before they've spoken. They've opened their trap again and they've gone and embarrassed themselves. So I'm going to say to my hoa, why did she speak? Why did he say that? Why did he speak? Let's go to our board. I'd be saying, oh, where? Hiahia ia I kōrero ai. Hiahia ia I kōrero ai. Why did he say that? Why did he speak? In our last example, I've just put te kuri, just so it sinks into the pīnati. Let's just say, why did the dog bark? There was no burglar, there was no person walking by, it just randomly barked. Why did that dog bark? We'd say, hiahia te kuri I, hiahia te kupu Māori mō bark. Au, te kupu hou o te rā. Au, bark or howl. Hiahia te kuri I au ai. Why did the dog bark? Now before we go to the why sentence structure in the future tense, just a side note, let's use this first example. You can chuck on a ki, rangiora, ki, whakatū, ki, o te poti. Kei te pai? Hiahia koe I haere ai ki Aotearoa. Why did you go to New Zealand? What about why did you go to the house? Let's think about that. Hiahia koe I haere ai ki te whare. Why did you go to the house? That's just a side note. There are thousands of things you can do with this. Once again, we're just focusing on the basics because that's what's helped me. Let's head along to why in the future tense. Why in the future tense? What's changed on this board? Absolutely nothing, because I wanted us to go through this step together. Hiahia te rereke. Well, how about we remove the I and we replace it with an e indicating future tense. So we were saying, why did you go? Now we're going to be asking, why will you go, and it sounds like this. He aha koe e haere ai e hoa. What about why will I eat? Let's go to our board. He aha au e kai ai ne. What about our ears? Oh, where? Why will he speak? He aha ia e kōrero ai. And finally, our kuri. Why will the dog bark? He aha te kuri e au ai. Kei te pai tēnā? Now, I learned a particular way of answering this question, but kei a koe te tikanga. There are a number of sentence structures you can use to answer the why sentence structure, but what I go with is nā te mea. And most of us, of course, know that as because. So let's change this back to past tense and ask the question, he aha koe I haere ai? Why did you go? And you may answer me, nā te mea I hiahia au. Because I wanted to. Kei te pai? What about he aha au I kai ai? Why did I eat? And I may respond, nā te mea I tino hia kai au. Because I was starving. And finally, why did he speak? He aha ia I kōrero ai. And we may answer, nā te mea I ti hoi hoi ia. Ti hoi hoi, naughty, because he was naughty. Kei te pai tēnā? Now, I've put 5 examples in the description below, and the answers, if you scroll further down, are there as well. Match them up, see if you got them right. Kei te pai if you didn't. Go back over this, repeat, refresh, and of course have some fun along the way. That's all I've got e hoa mā. Kia pai tō pō, kia pai tō wiki, hei kōna.